multi-step inequalities. It's just like we were doing multi-step equations where we add or subtract and then we multiply or divide. Right? The first thing we do is we add 13 to both sides. This gives me a negative 11y greater than 42 plus 13 is 55. I divide by negative 11. This gives me negative 5. I have to change my sign because I divided by a negative number. For this to remain true, I have to change my sign. And there's my answer. And if I plug in number less than negative 5 for y, this will be true. Any questions? No. Write this down. 23 is greater than or equal to 10 minus 28, 2w. Okay, so first thing I do is I subtract 10. Gives me 13 is greater than or equal to negative 2w. I divide by negative 2, which is negative 6.5. Same thing as negative 6.5. I have to change my sign because I divided by a negative number, as in my rules from yesterday. Remember them, Caleb?
Of course. Alligator man.
And so W has to be greater than or equal to negative 6.5. All right, the book will write it as this.
Why is that timer down there?
So the book's answer will look like that. That's okay. Write this down.
Plus 4.
So it says 5 minus. So I write it just like it says, 5 minus. 6 times the number. So 6x is more than. Remember, when we say is, okay, that's when we write our symbol. Okay? Someone look at your notes from yesterday. Okay? Which sign is that? Is equal sign. But what's our inequality symbols that says is more than?
This way. This.
Greater than sign. Right? Then we're 4 times the number, so 4 times x plus 45. Because if that said 6 more than, okay, then we write 6 plus. If it says 6 is more than, that's where you write the greater than symbol. All right. Now we have that, we solve it. First thing I want to do is add 6x to both sides. So we have 5 is greater than 10x plus 45. I subtract 45 to both sides. 40 is greater than 10x, so I divide by 10. X. I keep my sign the same. Hold on. So it's negative 4 is greater than x. Okay? Or I could write that as x is less than negative 4.
Alright.
Because the book will write it like that. Write this down, guys. 4 times 3t minus 5 plus 7 is greater than or equal to 18 plus 3. First thing I do is distribute the 4. Leaves me with 12t minus 20 plus 7 greater than or equal to 8t plus 3. That's a 7. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I add like terms. These are my like terms. So I have 12t minus 13.
It's plus 20 plus 7.
It's minus 20 plus 7. Greater than or equal to 8t plus 3. Now I want my like terms on the same side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to subtract the 8t because I want to keep it positive. So this leaves me with 4t minus 13 greater than or equal to 3. Thank you, Caleb, because I can write it myself. I add 13 to both sides. This is me 4t greater than or equal to 16. I divide by 4.
4t. 4 is greater than
4,
t
or
is equal to 4.
t is greater than or equal to 4. Thank you, Caleb. 9t minus 5t, or minus 5 times t minus 5 is less than or equal to 4 times t minus 3. First thing we do is distribute the 5
That's what I did.
and the 4.
I did that.
Caleb, please be quiet. That gives me 9t minus 5t plus 25. It's less than or equal to 4t minus 12. I add like terms, my t's. That gives me 4t plus 25. It's greater than or equal to 4t minus 12. Everybody with me so far? I want to get t's on the same side, so I'm going to subtract 4t.
Hey, I got some funky jokes.
That knocks both of them out, doesn't it? It cancels them out. So that leaves me with 25 is less than or equal to negative 12.
2.2.
This is all I have left. Is this a true statement?
No.
Is 25 less than or equal to negative 12?
No.
No, 25 is not less than or equal to negative 12. So what we say, this is an empty set, or there's no solution. There is not a number you can plug in for t to make this true.
1,000.
They will always cancel out, and it will always be a false statement.
1,000.
So no, you can plug in 1,000 for t. I guarantee you will still get an untrue statement.
1,000,000.
So this is an empty set.
Put negative.
Write this problem down. 3 times 4m plus 6 is less than or equal to 42 plus 6 times 2m minus 4. I distribute the 3, distribute the 6. This leaves me with 12m plus 18. It's less than or equal to 42 plus 12m. Thank you, Caleb. Please be quiet. Minus 24. I want to add and subtract my like terms. So that is 12m plus 18. It's less than or equal to 42 minus 24. What is it?
20, 30, 20. 20.
It's actually 18.
It's actually 18.
20, 20.
12m plus 18 is less than or equal to 18 plus 12m. So I subtract 12m to both sides. Cancels them both out. This leaves me 18 is less than or equal to 18. Is this a true statement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Since it is true, we write all
Real number.
real
I told you could have screwed.
numbers. Why is it all real numbers? What does all real numbers mean?
Anything you can put in there will work.
If I put in any real number for m, this will be true.
3.
1, 50, 3, 1,000, -1, -20. Any real number,
0.
0 is a real number. Any real number will make this true.
That's
All right.
1,000,000.
Any questions?
Hey,
Yes.
there's such thing as all.
There is your assignment.
Alright, here's a